is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he is out on the tag. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground is short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Hendrys Morales gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just underway in Baltimore. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Manny Machado comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Nava moves over. He's got it 1 away. Adam Jones will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
Well, the season's winding down, and this has been a terrific year all around for him. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in baseball this year.
Trout is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Chris Davis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Mark Trumbo will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
2 out here and a runner at second. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate and not chasing.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mike Trout will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down the third baseline. Machado has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trumbull is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Yunel Escobar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. Machado is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Matt Wieters will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year.
And I think this is pretty impressive just for the position he plays. When you're a catcher, it's so tough to maintain a great average over the course of a season.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Paul Getz will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is right by Soto to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Fielded by Escobar. One away. Kim will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the third best batting average on the club.
Hit hard on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Jonathan Scope will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground toward the left. Escobar gets to it. There's one. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. J.J. Hardy will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jamal Choi leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trumbull has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Warren Ortiz digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Kim on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Daniel Nava will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a
into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Nava is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So with one away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the first baseline, Morales comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Andrelton Simmons is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Mike Trout stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mark Trumbo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Matt Wieters strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Paul Getz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. Kim will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Moving under it, Trout, and that's the 3rd out. Cole Calhoun heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Belted high and deep into right center. Jones going back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Now batting, third baseman.
Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Angels,
Jamal Choi digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. At the plate, Giovanni Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ball 4. Warren Ortiz is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
second baseman.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ball 1.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Daniel Nava digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Looking to minimize the damage here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. This is skied into short left center. Jones over to his right. And that retires the side. Jonathan Scope comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nava is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. J.J. Hardy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the seats, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout. Gone! J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nava will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 10.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Grounded to third. Escobar is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Jones is under it to put it away, and it's one pitch, one out to kick off the sixth. Kendrys Morales stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Mike Trout will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Chris Davis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Matt Wieters will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Paul Getz will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Kim strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Cole Calhoun, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Yunel Escobar will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. There he goes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Davis posts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jamal Choi will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. They'll try and No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Giovanni Soto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ryan Maddux will come on and try to get out of this mess.
Number 7.
Trying to hold the lead. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Hardy for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And a rather easy first out. So 1 away now for J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy.
And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounded back up the middle. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away. Manny Machado will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get at.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Warren Ortiz comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in, Daniel Nava. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The tag, and he is out on to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. Andrelton Simmons stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Adam Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Chris Davis will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of 4 pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Mark Trumbo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Carlos Valentin will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already Pedro Alvarez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Kendrys Morales. Darren O'Day is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Mike Trout will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Cole Calhoun is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. Zach Britton will get the call. C.J. Cron will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player. Orange County. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Kevin Pillar heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dyson has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Jensen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Shoemaker looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Troy Tulowitzki gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Calhoun. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gerard Dyson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Andrelton Simmons will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. To short. Tulowitzki from the outfield grass. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third,
Kendrys Morales gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Pillar. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Josh Donaldson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Shoemaker gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Yeah, Donaldson primarily played catcher at Auburn, where he was a preseason All-American and an All-Star in the prestigious Cape Cod League.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that he got to play in that Cape League. So many of the
Encarnacion will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't looked good over the course of the season, but he is hitting over .450 in his last 10 games.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run.
Batting seventh, left
So a two-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number 1. At the plate, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Russell Martin into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mike Trout will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Cole Calhoun is ready for his first AB here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. This is pulled into right. Bautista back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Yunel Escobar gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch popped up. Donaldson is there for it. And that's the third out. Kevin Pillar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Shoemaker steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Now at the plate, Albert Jensen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad, because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner in scoring position with none out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has it in his tracks. 1 down. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Troy Tulowitzki stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Chopped in front of home plate. Soto has it in time to first, and there are two away. Jose Bautista is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball three. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. A runner on first with two away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jamal Choi will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. Cliff Pennington takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Cliff Pennington.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Gerard Dyson will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Tulowitzki at second for the force, and that'll end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Calhoun. One away. Chris Colabello is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Shoemaker's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Pennington is there. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Andrelton Simmons is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Right side and right into the shift. Phillips is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. 2 gone now for the Angels in the fourth. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Russell Martin heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 50.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Martin.
Swinging a hard liner to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Kevin Pillar tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Lifted in the air out to right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Albert Jensen will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
High pop-up. Pennington is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Cole Calhoun. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Yunel Escobar in now, popped out in his first trip. Stroman gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Jamal Choi stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Encarnacion is over, and the inning is over. Troy Tulowitzki will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Grounder down the line at third. Escobar has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Jose Bautista stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. Josh Donaldson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Edwin Encarnacion will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Chris Colabello stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Carlos Valentin will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Giovanni Soto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Cliff Pennington is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Colabello's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Now he'll throw back to first. Gerard Dyson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Pilar will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Andrelton Simmons will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Kendrys Morales will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Stroman comes set. 1-0 on its way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
The center fielder, number 27.
Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Cole Calhoun is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Colabello. And that retires the side. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Seventh inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Brandon Phillips is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Very high, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Russell Martin strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ground ball left side. Fielded by Escobar. One there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Martin. A double play. Kevin Pillar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. This is lifted out to left. Dyson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Yunel Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Tulowitzki from deep in the hole. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting.
Jamal Choi will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Phillips is there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Giovanni Soto digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0. one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Stroman's ready. 2-1 on its way. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two. Drilled to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a big moment here and standing in, Chris Pennington. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
You got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Bautista on the run. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he is in there. Gerard Dyson digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Colabello over to his left. Oh, no, he missed it. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game. Andrelton Simmons steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Dyson off for second. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Albert Jensen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far.
First offering on its way. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ortiz will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Troy Tulowitzki drives into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the seats, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up high in the air. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, two are gone to start the 8th inning. Jose Bautista stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Kendrys Morales started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Randy Choate is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Randy Choate.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hit sharply toward third. And he will not come up with that one as that shoots right on by him, a base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag. Cole Calhoun stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Yunel Escobar will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Escobar.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Jamal Choi gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order. C.J. Cron will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Gelivar will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
He'll come to the plate with it, and they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Giovanni Soto comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Encarnacion in foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. On the ground near home. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Edwin Encarnacion steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Chris Colabello comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed. Set, and the fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Dyson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Brandon Phillips stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Lays off 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving.